Good afternoon, Gary from Mazda here, providing you with a video tour of our 2019 Mazda Cx9 Touring front-wheel drive. Cx9 is Mazda's flagship 7-seater model, and being the Touring is the second model into their range. Gives you front sensors, alloy wheels, as well as rear sensors and a camera as well. This vehicle is an executive driven car, only being driven by the dealer principal and the staff at Mazda in Devonport. So you have your sensors at the back plus a reversing camera as well, which is standard. I'll show you the boot space. So the third row it's a split third row, so you can lay it down individually, so you can still make use of the space whilst having someone sitting in the third row. Also, you can lay them both down and have plenty of room in the back. You have little holders to hold your seat belts back, as well as a 12-volt socket down in here as well, and there's armrests with cup holders on each side and tie down points as well, which are very handy. As you can see just here, there's 4 of them in the back, so if you're using the third row or you're not, it doesn't matter. It gives you the option to tie down your items in the back to stop from rolling around. So into the second row, has an adjustable second row. It's completely adjustable. Has a bar at the front, which then you can slide the row forward and back to suit your needs, as well as its own air conditioning control unit here, which is in master switch is controlled in the front of the car, so you can deactivate it if you want to stop kids from playing with it. You also have a center console that comes down here, 2 cup holders, and also 2 USB charging points as well. You have 2 options with this second row to move it to get into the back. You have the shoulder lift here, which releases the front lockers. You can slide it forward and then step into the back. The other benefit of this, as you'll see down here, is the amount of depth between here and the floor. So it is very comfortable for the third row passengers, with giving them more leg room. I'll slide that back. You'll see it also has a control unit here, which you pull that, or a lever I should say, and it slides the back down. So now it is like you can have almost a full flat row if you're loading in large items in the boot. The Touring model gives you keyless entry, so you can unlock and lock your car from the button on the handle. They are all keyless start, which is standard. This model has full leather interior and also an electric seat with lumbar support. Step into the car. So as you can see on the steering wheel, you have your controls both for your entertainment and your cruise control. This model has the radar cruise control with stop and go function, as well as lane departure warning, lane keep assist, and also idle stop. Idle stop's a fairly standard feature now in most cars. You have the option to turn it off. You have auto folding mirrors, so when you lock the car and unlock it, the mirrors will fold in and out, as well as blind spot monitoring in your side mirrors too, which helps warn you of anyone in your blind spots when you're driving. Excuse the flies flying around. So to start, it's just nice and simple. Foot on the brake, the screen comes to life, the MZD Connect, as well as your command control unit just here. So if you've had Mazdas before, this might be very familiar. Dual climate air conditioning, and the fronts are both heated with 3 levels of adjustment, as well as the selecting shift for auto and sport, another standard. There's a little center console in here, which has 2 USB ports, one for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an SD slot for your navigation, and also an auxiliary as well. So there's plenty of storage. There's pockets in each door for water bottles, and also bits of paper, like a bit of a map pocket in a way. Also in here, soft finished center console or glove box. And your seatbelt warning lights is for the whole car. Has satellite navigation as standard, and it's all easily accessible either by using the touchscreen when the car is moving under 10 kilometers an hour, or controlled by the command unit here anytime after that. So nice and easy to dial turns left and right. Also moves selected by pushing down, and you also have your icons that surround it. Automatic headlights and rain sensing wipers plus fog lights are standard on this model. It's powered by a 2.5 litre turbo petrol motor, and it is a front wheel drive. You do only have to run it on normal unleaded, so that's another benefit. You get the power, the torque, and also the cost effectiveness of the lower end price of the fuel for 91 fuel. Most turbo cars you would have to supply 95 as a minimum, but Mazda have designed their car so you don't have to. It's a very good feature to have. You also have your smart city brake support, systems forward and reverse, which is all picked up from the front of the car and the rear. So there's a lot of features that this car has. This is just a bit of a tour of the car, and I'll send you through some further details on this model. Thank you.